Bonjour et bienvenue à Learn French with Alexa. Today, folks, I would like to conjugate the verb apprendre, apprendre, which means to learn, okay, in the passé composé. When I mean passé composé, it means the past tense, an action that took place in the past and is done, gone, over with. So, how do we form a passé composé? Well, we need an auxiliary verb, avoir or être, to have or to be. We need a subject pronoun first, obviously. When I mean subject pronouns, je, tu, il, elle, nous, vous, il, elle. Okay, it's the subject of the sentence. And then we need a past participle. In this case, for apprendre, well, it becomes appris. Appris. Okay, your equivalent in English as taken. Okay, sorry, learnt. Okay, not working on the same page here. Okay, I have learnt. Okay, j'ai appris. So, let's have a look what it looks like in the past. Okay, in French, j'ai appris. I have learnt, but it means I learnt as well. J'ai appris. Okay? Tu as appris. Tu as appris. You have learnt or you learnt. Remember, in order to be able to conjugate this in the past, you need to know and be very certain about your auxiliary verb to have in the present tense. So, j'ai, tu as, il a, elle a. And then add the past participle of the verb you want to conjugate. So, in this case, appris. Il a appris. He learnt or he has learnt. So, I bet knowing this, you could do she has learnt. Elle a appris, okay? She has learned. Elle a appris, or she learned. It means both, okay? On a appris. One has learned, or we have learned. Nous avons appris. We learned, or we have learned. Nous avons appris. Vous avez appris. Vous avez appris, and vous as in the more formal way of saying you and the one that addresses more than one person. Vous. Ils ont appris. They have learnt. Masculine plural. Ils ont appris. Elles ont appris. Feminine plural when talking about the group of feminine things or women. Okay? Or objects, obviously. Elles ont appris. Okay? So, have a look at that. It's very simple. Conjugating a verb in a passé composé should be really simple once you know the rules, and then you apply the rules. The only thing you will find hard is finding the past participle of a verb which belongs to the third group, verbs, okay? So we've got three groups, basically the regular groups, the verbs ending with ER and IR, and then you've got the rest, the irregular verbs. These verbs are the one that you need to learn by heart, okay? You need to know what the past participle is in order to be able to conjugate in the past tense properly, okay? Apprendre, to learn, is one of them. So, let's have a look at the list again. J'ai appris. Tu as appris. Il a appris. Elle a appris. On a appris. Nous avons appris. Vous avez appris. Ils ont appris. Elles ont appris. Note that appris has an S at the end and we do not pronounce it. Okay, one little trick in French actually. Remember this sentence. Remember this. Guys, don't sound this, please. Now have a look at that. Guys, don't sound this, please. Now have a look at the beginning of each one of these words. G, guys. D, don't. S, sound. This is T. Please, P. These letters here are never pronounced in French at the end of a word. So appris as an S, we don't pronounce it. Yeah? You've got lots of letters like that, lots of words like that ends with these letters, but in French we do not pronounce. So remember that, okay? Now, for example, the word dans, D-A-N-S, we don't pronounce the S because it's part of our list. Okay, so you've got some, the wolf, le loup. Have a look at the way we spell loup, L-O-U, P, P. We do not pronounce P, yeah, as in please, okay? Guys, don't sound this please. Remember that, okay? I may do a lesson on that, actually. That would be lovely. Yes. Now, if I were to use an example on apprendre, I could say, j'ai appris le français il y a 2 ans. J'ai appris le français il y a 2 ans. I learnt French 2 years ago. I learnt French 2 years ago. Okay? So, il y a 2 ans, 2 years ago. So, in effect, we say there is 2 years or there are 2 years. Okay? But that's the way we say 2 years ago. So, if you wanted to say a week ago, you would say il y a and then a week. Il y a une semaine. A month ago, il y a un mois. 5 years ago, il y a 5 ans. Simple, once you know the rules. Okay? Another example, il a appris à jouer de la guitare avec sa maman. Random. Il a appris à jouer de la guitare avec sa maman. So, he learned how to play the guitar with his mommy. Il a appris à jouer de la guitare avec sa maman. But you could say he learned how to make a cake. Il a appris à faire, so apprendre à, and then verb, à faire un gâteau. Okay? Another way we could use the verb apprendre, it not only means to learn, it means to hear about something. So you could say, for example, nous avons appris qu'il était parti. Nous avons appris, so we heard, we learned, but we heard, que, as in that, qu'il était parti, that he was gone, that he had left. Okay, so nous avons appris qu'il était parti. Okay, so that means to learn, but it means to hear as well. Right, so these are examples. Why don't you leave a comment with your example, your own example using apprendre, okay, apprendre. And remember how to pronounce the r sound, r. And I've got a great video on how to pronounce R in French, so check this one out. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not done so already. And I will see you soon, I hope. Yeah, and that's it. Au revoir, à bientôt, et bisous bisous.